Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? Let's review some scores for Saturday hockey, and then we'll make some picks for Sunday hockey. There's 6 games on the board for Sunday to wrap the weekend up. On Saturday, things started early with New Jersey and the Rangers. The Rangers won that game 6-3. We got that one right. Then Washington over Philadelphia 6-3. We also got that one right. Pittsburgh and Buffalo, I thought it was a really good game. Pittsburgh won the game, though, 3-2. We got that one wrong. Ottawa dominated Montreal 4-0. We got that one wrong. Probably the game that upset me the most was this next one. I was starting to believe in St. Louis, and even today when they had a 2-0 lead over Arizona, I was still believing in St. Louis, and then they let me down again and let Arizona back in the game and then lost 3-2. So we got that one wrong. Toronto-Vancouver game, that game was postponed. Carolina over Nashville, 3-1. We got that one right. Florida over Tampa, 5-3. We got that one right. Chicago over Detroit, 4-0. We got that one right. Minnesota over San Jose, we got that one right. Dallas over Columbus, we got that one right. But then the last one, Edmonton beat Winnipeg 3-0. We got that one wrong. That St. Louis game was my best bet, and that was incorrect. So the record goes to 29-22. Overall picks were 7-4. Goes to 219 and 178. The one parlay that I picked, Chicago money line, Carolina money line, and Rangers puck line, those all hit. So that parlay was awesome. The other parlay, 2 out of 3, that St. Louis did not come through. Washington money line and Florida money line both came through. So it was a good Saturday. It could have been really good if St. Louis would have just hung on and won that game, but they didn't. Sunday, let's make some picks and make some dough. We got Washington against Boston. Boston is 6-3-1 in their last 10. Current 3-game winning streak. Tuukka Rask has been confirmed to be in net for Boston. Washington is 6-4-0 in their last 10. Current 1-game winning streak. Vanacek listed to be in net there in first with 62 points in the Mass Mutual East. Boston sits in fourth with 54 points. Capitals on a back-to-back. They played a matinee game Saturday against Philadelphia when Washington won that game 6-3. The Bruins coming off a 2-game set against the New York Islanders where Boston won both those games 4-1 and 3-0. Series all squared up at 3 games apiece. The last meeting between these two was April 11th when Washington had a dominating 8-1 victory. Boston's first in penalty kill at 86.3%, first in faceoff. You know, they both made some changes in their lineups and stuff with the trade deadline, added some players for some depth. It'll be interesting to see how this game goes. I don't think this game is going to be dominated either way, and I'm going to go Boston here to get back and win this game. Boston's going to be my pick. Next game, we got the New York Rangers against New Jersey. New Jersey won 7-2 in their last 10. Current 5-game losing streak. Wedgwood listed to be in net for New Jersey. The Rangers are 7-1-2 in their last 10. Current 3-game winning streak. Georgiev listed to be in net for the Rangers. They're in fifth with 50 points in the Mass Mutual East. New Jersey sits in seventh with 34 points. Back-to-back for both as they also played Saturday matinee game when the Rangers doubled them up in the 1-6-3. The Rangers have a 5-2 lead in this series, and this is the last time that these teams are going to meet in regulation this season. Saturday's game, Buchnevich, first NHL career hat trick, which was awesome. New Jersey seems to be the new Buffalo in the league. They're just having a real tough time right now. Panarin's doing well, though. He's leading the Rangers. 3 goals, 6 points. Fox with 4 assists. The Rangers have won 5 in a row in this series, and I don't see why they won't wrap it up with another win and collect some more points. They're only 4 behind Boston in this division. They're chasing that hard, so Rangers is my pick. New York. Next game, Pittsburgh against Buffalo. Buffalo 5-3-2 in their last 10. Current 1-game losing streak. Luukkonen maybe makes his NHL debut here for Buffalo. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Pittsburgh 7-2-1 in their last 10. Current 1-game winning streak. DeSmith listed to be in net for Pittsburgh. They're in second now with 59 points in the Mass Mutual East. Buffalo's still at 8th with 29 points. I think for the games, this is the last game where the teams are back-to-back. They played Saturday afternoon. It was a good hockey game that ended in a 3-2 score in favor of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's still in a potential sweep position. They have won all 5 games that have been played between these two. Pittsburgh's quietly crawling up the division here. I mean, they're in second, kind of jumped over the Islanders now. Letang, he's leading the Pittsburgh Penguins with 7 points in his last 5 games. And they sit in fourth with goals for at 3.34. They came out early and kind of controlled the game and then hung on. I don't think Buffalo played a bad game, and I think Buffalo can still play the spoiler here. I'm going to go upset. Buffalo, home team to win. We'll see what happens. Pittsburgh could win that game, but I say Buffalo will. Next game, Vegas against Anaheim. Anaheim 4-5-1 in their last 10, current one-game losing streak. Gibson listed to be a net for Anaheim. Vegas 6-3-1 in their last 10, current 5-game winning streak. Fleury listed to be a net for Vegas. They're in second with 62 points in the Honda West. Anaheim in eighth with 35 points. Vegas faced Anaheim on Friday and they won 4-0. Vegas has won 5 in this series and the Ducks have won once. Stone leading the Knights with 7 points in his last 5 games. This is a lopsided game. If you look at that last game, Vegas won 4-0, but they outshot the Ducks 51-16. Gibson stopped 47. It could have been 10-0 for Vegas. Leonard for his shootout, he only faced 16. Vegas has got the longest current winning streak in the league right now at 5. Vegas is going to win the game. Next game, New York Islanders against Philadelphia. Philadelphia 3-5-2 in their last 10, current one-game losing streak. Elliott confirmed to be a net for Philadelphia. The Islanders are 5-5-0 in their last 10, current 2-game losing streak. Varlamov listed to be a net for the Islanders. They're in third with 58 points in the Mass Mutual East. Philadelphia in sixth with 46 points. On Friday, New York lost to Boston 3-0. The Flyers on a back-to-back after playing a matinee Saturday against Washington, and when they lost 6-3 to Washington. Another couple teams playing their last regular season game against one another. The Flyers have won 3 in this series. Islanders have won 4. Elliott will be looking for a better outing after letting in 6 last time. He was in net with a .813 save percentage. Rest of the Islanders team should have a good bounce back game here, I think. Islanders visiting team is going to be my pick. And then the next game, it's kind of I don't even know if there's much to talk about here, but Toronto against Vancouver. Vancouver is 6-3-1 in their last 10. Current 2-game losing streak. Holtby listed to be a net for Vancouver. They haven't played, I think, since March 24th, I think it was. So almost a month ago. Toronto 6-2-2 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Campbell listed to be a net for Toronto. They're in first with 60 points in the Scotia North. Vancouver in sixth with 35 points. Now, you got to keep in mind, Vancouver's way behind all the other guys. Most teams in this division have played, 44, 43, 42, 44 games, 45 games. Vancouver's only played 37, for what that's worth. Leafs have won 3. Vancouver has won 2 in this series. The last 2 games played, actually, Vancouver won 3-1 and 4-2. They were playing some good hockey before all that crazy stuff happened. Anyway, Marner leading Leafs with 7 points, 6 assists in his last 5. Matthews with 5 goals, and I think Matthews will be back. I know he was out with a wrist injury, but I think he's scheduled to be back here. And this is the first of a 2-game set. They play again on Tuesday. Toronto wins the game here. Vancouver, I think they've got 1 practice in so far, and now they're going to go back at it. It's just, I don't think that works, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow. If Vancouver wins tomorrow, that'll be interesting. But Toronto to win the game. And then obviously the LA-Colorado game, that game has been postponed because of COVID protocol. So the picks, Toronto over Vancouver, the Islanders over Philadelphia, Vegas over Anaheim, the big upset, Buffalo over Pittsburgh, the Rangers over New Jersey, and Boston over Washington. My best bet, I'm going to make that the Islanders game, and I'm going to do what I think is a real conservative parlay. I'm going to go Rangers money line, I'm going to go Vegas money line, and I'm going to go Toronto money line. The odds aren't out. I think they are out for the Vegas game now. Yeah, Vegas money line. It's only 1.4. I just don't want to get burnt on one goal. I'm just going to do a simple 3-game money line parlay and see if we can end the weekend off on a positive here. Hope everyone has a great Sunday. Good luck with your picks. Hope everyone is safe. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.